The chains drag across the ground. A fire hotter, 70 times hotter than every fire of this world. No relief, no exit, no end. Boiling water poured over heads, skin hissing, garments of fire wrapping the body. They reach for air. Smoke fills their lungs. They reach for water. Pus and burning liquid tear through their throats. A night with no morning. A prison with no escape. A silence with no end. This is the first night in Jehennemu. And what the Quran reveals will terrify you. The world was warned long before that night began. Verses were revealed describing the fire, its roar, its endless punishment. This is the full story of Jehennemu, the place no soul wants to see. The world was warned long before this night. Verses descended. Words sharper than blades. Words that carried across centuries. When it sees you from far away, you hear its roar, its fury, its rage. You hear it before you see it. You fear it before you reach it. And then the fire. Garments are brought for you. Not silk, not comfort, but fire. They wrap tighter and tighter. Skin and cloth fuse. Flesh burns but does not end. Boiling water is poured. It scalds the head. It melts everything it touches. It runs through you, carving paths of pain until it reaches your bowels. Chains drag you down. Hooks tear into your limbs. You resist, but there is no resistance. No escape, no breath, no relief. Smoke swallows you thick, black, suffocating. It blinds. It chokes. You try to gasp, but the air itself has turned to poison. Open your eyes. All you see is fire. Close them. The darkness does not save you. These are not images from imagination. These are not metaphors. This is what was revealed, warnings written before the first soul ever entered. And if this is what was shown before the gates opened, what will happen on the first night inside? The command is given. Angels seize you, not gentle, not merciful. Chains bite into your flesh. Shackles close around your wrists. You are dragged, step by step downward, each step heavier than the last. The earth itself seems to recoil from you. Doors open that were never meant for comfort. The heat rises before you arrive. It scorches the skin. It burns the lungs. You breathe once. It feels like swallowing knives. You breathe again and wish you had not. And then you hear it, the roar. A sound that tears the soul before it reaches the ear. Absolute rage, absolute hunger. A fire that waits for nothing but you. The angels do not pause. They hurl you forward. You fall, not for seconds, not for minutes. A descent that feels endless, deeper, deeper, until hope itself is burned away. At the gate, guardians stand, eyes like lightning, faces without pity. 70,000 chains in their hands, each chain dragging another 70,000 angels. No escape, no argument, only judgment. The gates slam shut, darkness thicker than night, heat fiercer than suns. And in that moment you understand, this is not a dream. This is not a story. This is your first night in Jehennemu. The gates slam. The roar behind them fades into a deeper roar ahead. Chains pull again. They do not loosen. They drag. You are led downward. The fire does not stay still. It grows hotter, brighter, more alive with every step. The smoke thickens, curling around your throat like another chain. Then you see him, Malik, the keeper of Jehennemu. His face does not move. His eyes do not blink. He has guarded this place since the day it was lit, and in all that time he has never smiled. Not once. The Quran says the people of hell will cry out to him, "O Malik, let your Lord put an end to us." And he will answer with a voice colder than stone, "Indeed, you will remain." The angels throw you forward. You do not argue. You cannot. Malik gestures once, and the chains obey. You are pulled to the base of a tree. At first, it looks like any tree. Branches, leaves, fruit. A moment of hope flickers. Then the smell hits you, bitter, rotten, poison. This is Zakum. The Quran says it is the tree of accursed fruit. Its emerging fruit is like the heads of devils. A fruit is forced into your hand. You do not want it. Hunger makes you take it anyway. The skin splits. The juice burns before it even touches your tongue. You chew once, it tears your throat. You chew again. It fills your stomach like molten lead. You want to spit it out. You want to vomit. But the angels do not allow it. They strike you down until every bite is swallowed. Your belly bloats. It twists. It feels as though snakes coil inside it. Fire climbs from your gut to your chest. You scream. No one listens. Nearby, others writhe the same way. Their faces blackened, their lips cracked, their eyes hollow. All bent over the tree, all choking on its fruit. Some claw at the branches for more. Not because they want it, because hunger will not stop. This is the first meal of Džehennemu. Not nourishment, not relief. Only pain that grows with every bite. And when the fruit of Zakkum settles in your stomach, the chains do not rest. They tighten again. They drag again. You are not at the end. You are only being moved deeper. The fruit of Zakkum settles in your gut. It twists, it burns. It claws upward as if it wants to escape. You think there can be no worse. Then the chains drag again. A basin is brought, black, heavy. Steam rises in waves. The smell alone scorches your throat. This is hammam, boiling water. The Quran says they will be given to drink a scalding fluid that tears their insides apart. A cup is forced into your hands. You hesitate. The angels do not. They strike. The cup slams to your lips. You drink one swallow. And your face melts. Lips, tongue, eyes. The skin slides away like wax from fire. The liquid tears through you. Down the throat. Through the chest. Into the belly already poisoned by Zakkum. It does not quench. It does not soothe. It hunts. Wherever it flows, flesh splits and falls. The Quran says it cuts up the bowels and the intestines. You clutch your stomach. Chains bite your wrists. You bend forward. Nothing helps. The liquid does not stay inside. It pours back out. From the mouth. From the nose. From the wounds it created. It hisses on the ground, but the ground is no refuge. It burns even there. Around you, others writhe the same way. Their screams rise together until the air itself shakes. Then they collapse, twitching. Their bodies half melted, their voices gone. But death does not come. You look for an end. None arrives. You beg for water. This is the water. You beg for escape. This is the escape. The angels lift the cup again. The first drink is never the last. The cup falls from your hand. It vanishes in the smoke. You cannot tell if it shattered or if the ground itself swallowed it whole. You try to steady yourself. The chains remind you they are still there. They tighten. They pull. You are dragged again. Not across flat earth, down, always down. The slope grows sharper. The stones cut deeper until footing itself becomes impossible. You stumble. The angels do not pause. Their grip is iron, their pace unbroken. Then you see the hooks. They hang from above, vast, countless. Hooks the size of spears, the size of trees. Each one barbed, glinting even in the smoke. The Quran warns of chains and shackles and a blazing fire. These are the shackles. These are the hooks. One swings low, it finds flesh. It tears into your shoulder. Another rips into your back. They do not miss. They never miss. Your body jerks. The scream rises again, raw, torn from a throat already shredded by boiling water. You are lifted, not upward into light, upward into more fire. The hook swings, and every swing rakes the wound wider. Flesh peels. Blood burns before it falls. Others hang beside you, some by their arms, some by their tongues, some by their faces, their eyes bulging, their mouths locked open in endless agony. They dangle in rows like meat in a slaughterhouse with no butcher, only fire. The chains below tighten again. The hooks release, you fall. The ground greets you like stone sharpened into knives. Before you can rise, the angels seize the chains. They drag, downward still. You realize this is not a circle. This is not a cycle. It is a descent, each step heavier than the one before, and beneath all of it, one truth grows louder. The first night has no end.